Good morning. My mom and I are here at the Lawn Lake Trailhead, located inside Rocky Mountain National Park. And as you can see, there are a lot of cars here right now. And today, we're going to go for Puddle, looking at about 6.5 miles out with just over a 2,300 foot elevation gain. Official start time, 6:15. We're marching up this trail right now. We're moving at a pretty fast pace. And it looks like they have removed that goofy sign that told people not to fall off the edge. Made it up here to the trail split, and today we're going to stay to the right and head up in the direction of Lawn Lake. We've been hiking for just over 1 hour, and according to the GPS, we've hiked a little over 2 miles, and we have come up nearly 1,000 vertical feet. So yeah, we're doing it. I'm hoping we can be up there by 10 o'clock. That is the goal. And after hiking for nearly an hour and 25 minutes, we finally hit the sun. And I think it is gonna be a beautiful day. And we've made it up to the campsites. So far, this trail has been really nice. I mean, we're going up, but it never really gets too steep. It is 8:15. We've been out here for 2 hours exactly. We're stopping for a quick 3-minute break. According to the GPS, we have hiked 4 miles. We have come up 1,250 feet, which means we still have 1,100 left. It's pretty awesome right here. That's looking up at Tileston Mountain. We basically need to hike up and around the north side of it, which is going to be just up there. And it looks like we still have some elevation gain to do. This trail is really pretty mellow, all things considered. You get a few switchbacks here and there, but it looks like we're getting ready to hit the worst part here in the next half mile. We're gonna ramp it up a couple hundred feet. I'm super excited to get back to Puddle. I really wasn't even aware of it. And like the book said, it's the name, Potts Puddle. Nobody wants to go visit a puddle. The book said if it was called Potts Lake, it would have way more visitors. But as it is, it's called Potts Puddle, and nobody goes back there. We have just navigated all of the switchbacks, and I believe we have a straight shot out to the trail split. And that's where we're gonna pick up the Black Canyon Trail and take it to the east. We're floating along here at just over 10,600. So we're dang near up there. This is turning into a really great hike, and it is such a beautiful day. Perfect blue sky. It was right along here where I split off to hike Mount Tileston, and then you can also hike Bighorn Mountain from there. But yeah, I believe it was right here. We're looking real good, guys. We only have 3/10 of a mile up to the trail split, and then from the trail split we need to hike it over 7/10 of a mile on the Black Canyon Trail, and then when we reach the campsite it's another 1/10 of a mile. So yeah, we're gonna get up there for sure. This is getting really pretty up here. We're almost up to the trail split, looking at about 1/10 of a mile. All right, guys, it is 9:40 right now, which means it has taken 3 hours and 25 minutes to get up here. But this is going to be the Black Canyon Trail split, and we want to take it up the hill here. We got to go up and over the Mount Tileston Mummy Mountain Saddle. From the trail split, the book says that we need to stay on the Black Canyon Trail for about 7/10 of a mile until we come up to a campsite. And then from the campsite, we're gonna hike it 1/10 of a mile to the west to Potts Puddle. I've only been on this little section of the trail one time, and that's when I was coming down Mummy Mountain from doing Mummy Mania. Still the hardest hike that I've ever done. Look at all this snow right here. Wow, we're gonna have to go across that. Ooh, it's a little slick. We're gonna have to stop for another quick little 3-minute break, and we're not gonna get out to the puddle by 10 o'clock. I'm thinking it's gonna be closer to 10:15 or 10:30, which is still pretty good. This is a long hike. That was a nice little break, but we're gonna continue on. I think we're looking at maybe 6/10 of a mile to the puddle, Ever since we split off on the Black Canyon Trail, we have been going straight up. All right, we're on the downhill side of the saddle now. And according to my GPS, we topped out at 11,020. So that means we only need to drop it down about 120 feet to Potts Puddle. This is going to be really pretty. I can already tell. We're getting close, folks. We're getting close. We're crossing over the water, but if I'm reading my GPS correctly, we're gonna have to cross over it one more time, and then we should be at the campsite. We're looking at about 460 feet to the campsite. And then, like I said, we're gonna split it directly to the west, and we should run right into Potts Puddle. I feel like we need to cross over the water one more time, and it looks like that's what we're gonna do. And then right up here somewhere is where we need to split off and start bushwhacking. Ooh. All right, great. We're on the correct side of the water now. According to my GPS, the lake is like less than 200 feet in this direction. And this is just after we stepped over the water, and we're gonna take it up. We're just gonna make a beeline straight for it. She's navigating like the worst little part right there. And the lake should be right up here, just over this little ledge. If it's not, my GPS has it in the wrong spot. Come on, baby. Whoa. Give me the puddle, baby. Give me the puddle. Come on. I got a fever, and the only remedy is Potts Puddle. There it is. We got it. Holy moly. How about fell down? There it is. Beautiful. It's just now a little past 10:15, which means that it took us 4 hours to get up here. This is beautiful. That is a really big puddle. I am so pumped that we made this. This is far out. The book says that it's 6.5 miles. However, I am getting 7 on my GPS. This is a really pretty lake. I can't believe they call this a puddle. That's funny. I mean, this thing is pretty good size. And this is the cool tree that we were sitting under. Well, guys, it is 11 o'clock, and that was our turnaround time. So it's time to go. It's time to head on back. All right, let's do it. Let's take it on back. And just behind us here looks like a little tiny social trail. So I think we're gonna try and follow this out. Yeah, see it right there? Well, we did a really good job of staying on this little social trail, and it was much easier than the way that we came up. Yeah, look at that. That's nice. Yeah, right there, that is the best way up. And there's actually a tiny little social trail. And it is just across the trail from this rock right here. You can't miss it. So I think this little area right here is the campsite area. And we're gonna have to take it uphill for a second to get back over the Tileston Mummy Saddle. The absolute elevation gain is just over 2,300 feet, but there's a little more to it than that, because you got to go up and over the saddle and then drop it down and then take it back up to the lake. So I think you're going to be looking at maybe 150 extra feet in each direction, adding 300 to the total. As soon as we make it up to the Tileston Mummy Saddle, the rest of it is going to be all downhill. And I'm going to be looking forward to that. This is super pretty back here on the Black Canyon Trail. And props to anyone who's climbed Mummy Mountain from the Lawn Lake Trailhead. That looks tough. All right, and we're on the downhill side of the Tileston Mummy Saddle. We're almost back down to the trail split. And from the trail split to Potts Puddle is by far the hardest part of the hike. That's where you're gonna get the most elevation gain and just a taste of some nasty bushwhacking. Just a taste though. All right, according to the sign, we're looking at 5.7 miles back down to the Lawn Lake Trailhead. It is super pretty up here on the upper level. Beautiful. We've got a yellow-bellied marmot on the trail. We've been coming down for about an hour and 20 minutes. I think we're making pretty good time. And then this is gonna be Bighorn Mountain. But I think we're still looking at about 2 miles back down to the trailhead. Wow, this is a long hike. What a beautiful day. We could not have asked for anything more. I mean, it was a little tiny bit windy, but it really wasn't that bad. I love this view. We're at the top of the very final set of switchbacks that lead down to the trailhead, and we're approaching 2 o'clock, so I think we're gonna be done by around 2:05, which is pretty good. I had predicted 2. That's only 5 minutes off. We're coming up to the very last switchback and then straight down to the parking lot. This has been a heck of a hike, but wow, what an awesome day. All right, guys, and we're back. I've got the parking lot just off to my left. It is just now 2:05. We had left down at 11 o'clock, so that means it took 3 hours and 5 minutes to come down. That was a 13-mile hike. Looking at 4 hours up and 3:05 down. All right, Potts, Puddle. Boom! Got it. Whew. Awesome hike. But we hope you enjoyed it. And until the next one, y'all, peace. 4th of July weekend, 2:22 in the afternoon on a Saturday. And this line is going on and on and on. Unbelievable. This is by far the longest line I've ever seen going into the north entrance. Oh my goodness. That's the Fawn Valley Inn right there. Just so you can get a frame of reference of how far this is going back. These people are going to be waiting here for like an hour at least. That little tour.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, that was crazy. I can't even imagine what the Beaver Meadows entrance is like. It's probably twice as long. Anyways, guys, awesome day up in Rocky Mountain National Park.